Evening, everyone. That's so true. How's everyone's Sunday been? Not a bad F1 race, was it? Had a lot going on. People still race at the IR01 today. Count me in. I think a lot of F1 fans could do better than Ferrari at the moment. Jesus Christ, man. Jesus. Oh, they're just throwing it away, aren't they? They're just scoring so many own goals. It was a good race though, like regardless of like Ferrari being Ferrari. But it's a shame they were Ferrari, because I think it was panning out to be a good race between Max and, well, just the Ferrari and Red Bull in general, to be fair, and Mercedes, because of the strategies. Because people, I think, were going to do 2 stops compared to 1. So yeah, it was interesting. I see that. Yeah, he's only a few points off of him. I mean, it's just, imagine if Mercedes had like a quicker car. Like, they're still not quick enough. But imagine if they had a quick enough car earlier on in the season. Oh, mate, it'd be so good again against Red Bull, wouldn't it? And to add Ferrari into the mix, but they're in a massive overhaul, don't they, of their team. But not the drivers, but just their strategists. Strategists and management, they need a proper overhaul, because they're clearly folded under pressure and have been doing for the last 5 years, 6 years. Hey Ali, how's it going, mate? GT Con, yeah, do you know what? I do want to. It's just time. Just time at the moment, Ali. It's also my A license. You have a bad race in a GT race, like a B license race, you end up just losing so much safety rating. So I'm trying to offline. I'm trying to work up a second account so that I can do some other content. But yeah, it's just a bit of time. That's all, mate. I did want to do Spa this week, but I was so far off the pace, and I had a few things to do during the week, but I didn't have enough time to put practice in to at least compete. So I disagree, Bald. I think if he had the pace on those, unless they really dropped off at the end, but it seemed like he'd gone through the graining phase. So his tyres looked really bad, but he was quicker. He had so much grip around the outside of like compared to Perez, who had new tyres on, new hards, or newer hards. So for him, I think he would have built up that. I think he would have easily caught up to the back of Hamilton, possibly even overtaken him. And then, look, whether if he's 5 seconds ahead of Hamilton or not, he would have been further up the road than Perez, who was third at the time, or George. So, but we'll never know. We'll never know. Jan, so right, I had everything set up to do the tour race, setting up my stream, potted about a little bit. I came back down. I was like, right, I'm ready to click live. And then I realised I forgot to sign up for the race. I had it open on my screen and I forgot to click register. Like, yeah. So we're doing an open race instead. So that starts in 10 minutes. So we're gonna do that. And it's some fixed. But yeah, I'm a bit gutted. I fucking missed it. Maybe it's for the best. Yeah, Max is just looking very comfortable, isn't he? He's understandably, there's not that pressure on him to, like, as there was last year, going up against Lewis, and the fact that he's already got one under his belt, one world championship now, so he is just going to feel more comfortable in those pressure situations, pressure moments. Be interesting again if it was Lewis up there fighting him for the championship rather than Charles. But yeah, Red Bull just looks so comfortable. I think even they can't believe how much of, like, Ferrari are just fucking it up. Because one, reliability, and two, just strategy. Whereas at least Mercedes, like, you knew they weren't going to go on reliability. Like, they've got the most reliable car on the grid. Apart from, has Hamilton retired yet this season? I think he's finished every race, isn't he, Hamilton? I think he has. His worst result was Saudi Arabia, but hasn't he finished every race? And then George has only not finished a British Grand Prix because he obviously got caught up in the crash at the start. So reliability-wise, they're like top notch. Just need to figure out the aero, don't they? Their engine is either not putting out enough horsepower or they've still got too much drag. But they've got a good race car. That's the thing. But over a race distance, they've got a good car. They're just not on pace when it comes to qualifying. And overall, they are still a little bit slower. But we've got 18 people signed up for this race at 9 o'clock, so that's good. That's good. But yeah, I mean, what do you guys make of... What do you guys make of Leclerc? Do you think it was driver error, or do you think it was the car's issue? Like, I suppose we haven't got the full details yet. He was complaining about the throttle. He's come out and said that he thinks he's owned up to it straight away. But I don't know. It's strange because it's almost near identical to the line he took the previous lap. So, strange one. I think he's just tyres went. I think it was just full load on the tyres, struggling on the rears anyway, and it just, similar to how the fix setup has been at Hockenheim this week, guys. It just goes. It goes at the point where you can't catch it. Yeah, all the heavy hitters are doing the tour, James. So, yeah, I think it's just, I think the tyres were gone. It's a combination of setup and the tyres. Because he was struggling with the rear quite a bit, wasn't he, compared to Max? And that's a very high speed corner. So there's full load on the outside tyres. And it's just gone. Hey Carl, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, didn't track temp get up to 58 degrees at one point? 58? What the hell? I don't think I've ever seen it get up that high anywhere else. That's just obscene. Yeah, because they said, didn't they, the hard tyre wasn't that quick. I mean, I don't know what compound it was, whether it was like C1, C2, etc. But regardless, I don't think it matters what compound. They would have just, yeah, they was all melting. Hungary, yes, Hungary next week. Need to be a tyre whisperer next week, guys. In iRacing and in real life. Always heavy. Oh. Yeah, track temps in iRacing especially, they normally get up to like 50 degrees, don't they? So the hard tyre is definitely going to come into play in the tour race, in the 100% races. So let's, should we have a look at some memes? Some Ferrari memes. Yeah, I mean, the thing is as well is that, I mean, Max won't begrudge winning another world championship, but you kind of want to fight for it. You at least want to fight, don't you? I mean, I suppose it's the same in iRacing as it is in like real life F1. They want some satisfaction in the winning, like they want to fight for it. They don't want, to an extent, it depends how long they've gone without a win or whatever, but just being out on your own driving for 2 hours is, even in an F1 car, can get a bit boring. Like, there's not, a win's a win, but at the same time it's like, well, I was out on my own, like, what's the point? It's a bit like that Jamie Chadwick. She keeps winning. It was 7 wins in a row now in that W series. I mean, what is it, her 3rd season? It's a bit like, I know it's difficult because she needs to stay in the Formula Series. You need to stay relevant, and it's a way to stay relevant until another drive becomes available in another series. But at the same time, it's like, well, it's just, there's a point of where you go like, oh, well, what's the point of winning every single race? Like, it's just a bit meh. You want things to be interesting. Yeah, exactly. Strategy. Don't know what that translates to, but I'm guessing it's like they're not there. Oh yeah. Did you guys remember that? When he said, "Oh yeah, we got a 5-second penalty." They goes, "Oh, we got a 5-second stop-go penalty," and he's like, "No, it's not a stop-go, guys. Surely it's a 5-second normal penalty." It's like, they're just an absolute shit show. I mean, how can they call him in? Like, they're going, "Oh, box," while he's in the middle of overtaking Perez. He's like, what the fuck are you doing? So this is the team standings now. See, I really thought actually Red Bull were a lot further ahead than Ferrari. Yeah, I think every F1 driver wants to have a fight. A, B, C, D, and E. I generally don't think they do have a plan. Carlos and Charles probably just sit there in that meeting and just go, "Yeah, whatever, guys, whatever," because you're just gonna not adhere to any plan when we're out on track anyway. You'll just come up with some random shit. Hey, oh man. Yeah, we've got 1 minute just till we can join into a race. Also, they need new engineers, don't they? Carlos's engineer hasn't been good for some time. But he's also very indecisive, I feel like. And your next task is not to screw over Charles Leclerc. Accident barrier crash, DNF, engine explodes. It's everyone's. The thing is, it's like Ferrari are a laughing stock. You're like, if I was the CEO of Ferrari, I'd be sitting there flicking through Twitter, and I'd be fuming or watching the podcast afterwards, and I'd be like on the phone straight away, going, right, we need to sort this shit out. Someone needs to be sacked. We need to poach guys from other teams, etc., etc. So, Bald, yes, he did. Sainz did ask a few laps before. So they originally said they want him to go longer. He then said, I think we should pit. But it's the point of they're not looking at what he was doing. Like, he was side by side with Perez for a corner and they're going pit. And it's like, well, no. Shut up, leave me alone. But even so, why did they not stick to their guns? Why did they? They're so afraid of, I don't know, they contradict themselves too many times. Like, they could have seen that he, with that overtake, oh, he's still got loads of grip in his tyre. Surely he can make it to the end of the race and catch down Hamilton, look at his times. They've got so much information to be able to say, okay, no, Carlos, just race. You can make up this 5 seconds. That doesn't matter. So, because even if he caught up to the back of Hamilton and didn't overtake him, Russell and Perez were not going to catch Hamilton. Like, I think he wasn't there like another 5 second gap, 6 second gap anyway? It was definitely over 5 seconds in the end. So. Look, they may have, look, they have so much more data than we do back at home, so. Yeah, all Fanatec equipment, pretty much, Hanny. V3s, highly recommend them. They're a good load cell pedal. But yeah, they're so indecisive. Like, too often the drivers are the ones calling the shots, not the guys, not the strategy guys. Bucks, stay out. Yeah, do you know what? Leclerc is such a good driver. He's such a good driver. He is taking too many risks. He is. And unfortunately, where Max took plenty of risks last season and had the backup of his team, Leclerc hasn't got that. Leclerc he can't take those same risks. But he's also been so unfortunate. I mean, twice he's had his engine blow up. Where he was he in the lead twice? I know he was in the lead Barcelona. Where's the other one he had his engine go? He had to retire the car. So he's lost 50 points from kind of leading-ish positions. Baku and Barcelona, that's it, yeah. Barcelona, I know he was like 20 odd seconds in the lead, wasn't he? He was killing that race and then his engine blew up. But I mean, that's not to say obviously Max has as well, but it's just, yeah, easy done, isn't it? Right, guys, we've got a race to do. Oh, did it? He was in Barcelona and it blew up right in front of you. Oh, dear. Yeah, well, it started going, it went poof, didn't it? Smoke and stuff. Just sort out this chat. Change setup. Actually, where is Oh. Hang on a sec, guys. Hopefully that sorted that out. Why is my headset now loading? Oh, for God's sake, technical issues. What's going on? Right, here we go, here we go. We're sorted, we're back, we're back, we're back. I've just got a black flag, so we need to start again.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line.
Technical issues sorted. Oh really, Matt? Wow, I bet that must have been quite scary to see that happen. Thing is as well, like you watch it, you watch those crashes and you watch F1 on TV and on camera phones and stuff. It doesn't do justice how quick they are. Like when you see it in person, you're like, oh my god, these things are rapid. So I bet seeing you come at you so quick like that must have been, yeah, like heart in mouth moment. Slow through that. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it's lucky that there was no like parts that fell off. But that fence really did the trick, didn't it, in stopping him. Slow time. See how it does me. That didn't feel quick at all. Yeah, 110 for 8. Very slow.
110,
very slow. Yes, seeing any form of motor racing live, like you realise how quick they do. Like in the day, you stand on a motorway and you look at cars that come past at 80 miles an hour, like 90 miles an hour, and you're like, that's quick. But then you go in person to see, oh no, it's not quick, James. Ben Fuller's just done a 108. Most people are in the 109s. I wasn't. I was a bit too cautious through some of the corners. Track temp is 30 degrees.
No.
Oh, bald. No, let's not talk about that, Brace. Let's not talk about it. That was, oh dear. I got such a good start as well, man. It was so good. And then for that to happen. Yeah, Racing Room's always been a good game. Not one that I've particularly played, but I've heard good things about it. Matty, so here's a little, for anyone who's watching, I like to bait people in TikTok. It's fun. I knew when I put the title, how can this happen? But I'd just get loads of warriors come in the comments and go, oh, you did this, you did that, and it's like, I don't care. Like I know a couple of comments, a couple of the early comments I replied to and gave my reasoning, and then that's it. Like I don't reply to anything else. Like it's got, how many has it got now? Like,
That's the end of the session. P7.
It's got 16,000 views now, but there's a number of likes on my ones. There's a number of likes on the people that are going, oh, what? Oh, you went over a curb. That's how it happened. It's like cold tyres, full tank of fuel, guys. It's like, yeah, this is F1. It's a bit different. You don't have cold tyres. But yeah, I wasted energy if you try and have a go at people. Yeah, I don't know how he kept on driving either. He full on hit me bald, tore my suspension apart, and he was okay.
Is
I
it
don't get
doable
it.
to do medium
Sometimes
and
it's
soft,
really strange.
or not at all?
Right.
You need to change your compound once.
Yeah. But I was wondering if like medium and soft, is it doable or is it too long?
Can't answer that. Not sure. Sorry. Olivier.
All right.
Can't hear you, Paul.
Here we go, guys.
Laps. The track temp is 30. The air temp is 18 Celsius. Get ready. Floor it. Green, green, green. On your right. Clear right. Left. Clear left.
Bit laggy there. I don't know about if that was for you guys as well.
Good start, mate.
DRS yet.
B6.
Yeah, I'm going to do that, James. Is the stream alright for you guys? Like, smoothness wise? Feels like I'm getting a little bit of lag, like a little bit of FPS drop. Yeah, good. Just me inside the headset.
Bit of a dive bomb.
Leader is just down 111, 133. Left side. Still there. Still there. He's still there. Hold your line. Clear left.
Fucking hell. Double overtake by Alexander there. Careful, Tamas, man.
6th place.
That gap was never there.
The gap in front is now 0.7. The gap behind is now 0.7. Well, that was at 13.41.
I'm feeling this setup's got a bit too much downforce on it. Thank you for the sub. We'll catch up after the race.
Track limits, watch those lines.
I don't feel like I'm doing anything different, and yet I'm losing time.
Keep your concentration, make the bastard work for it. He's quicker than you into split care hairpin. Just cut the track.
Meh. use a bit of attack mode. Come on, Tamas, man. That was an unnecessary 4x there.
The gap behind is now 0.8.
What's he doing? Not sure about this setup. It's definitely slower than it should be. It's too safe. How many laps we think those soft tyres can do? 20 laps easy, can't they? Oh, that's a shame, Curly. Well, at least I'm giving you your sim racing fix, mate. In the lap 12,
The gap
okay.
behind is now
Yeah, so 20 laps, yeah. I'm getting a lot of FPS drop in the in this headset. Fucking Hopkins, man. I'm not used to locking up those front wheels either. I might have to move the brake bias back a touch.
Car left. Still there. He's still there. Clear left.
You fucking arsehole. Tamas, get reported, buddy.
You got loads of fuel. Stewards have called us into the pits for repairs.
He's just spun the rears up, same as me, but still. Fucking chances of that. This track makes me want to pull my hair out. I have got, wait, just you wait guys, I have got a montage of the crashes this week. It's just... Oh, Ivan, thank you for the sub, buddy. Who else has subbed? Sharul, thank you. Thanks, guys. And for anyone else who has subbed but it hasn't shown up, yeah, thank you. Oh, let's go have a look back at the start and the clips. Well, I say generally, I've been all right around there. I mean, I've got a video that's going up after this stream, and it was such a good race, and it just shows how if you leave room, you can race hard, you can be respectful, and it's just so. It was such a good race and so enjoyable. And that, I mean, he already touched me before. And then I get that's just a mistake and I've been the unfortunate party there. But it's just frustrating, man. That setup though was slow. That was a slow setup. It was PDS, that was. Lacking straight line speed, I reckon, compared to others. Yeah, well, it completely sent me, didn't it? He's a mistake. It's like, couldn't have caught me at a worse place. And these cars, we know how fragile they are. We'll do the fixed at 10 o'clock anyway. So we'll just have a look at the... Oh, VRS. Yeah, I haven't got a VRS. It seems like that's what most people were using, and they were just pulling away from me. Like, that was a slow time in quali, but I didn't feel I was that slow. I didn't feel I was 2 seconds slower, especially around Hockenheim. I mean, that's ridiculous. Or 1.5 seconds slower. Why is... Sorry, guys. I don't know why that just loaded into Oculus. I swear I loaded that up as monitor. Monitor. Thank you. See if there's... So is anything, any other talk about F1 at the moment? Oh yeah, so that's what I wanted to show you guys as well. The George Russell move on Checo. Now, I will admit this was ambitious by George. But I don't know about you guys, but it looks like Paul di Resta at the time goes, oh, he's left him room, he's left him room. But do you not think Checo moves in the braking zone? So I don't know why the camera moves here, but so you can see here. Hang on, if we pause it here. So a little bit further on, you can see the racing line is all the way out to the apex because it's a chicane, right? So you can see the car in front of him is, I don't know, it might be letting him through actually, but the racing line is pretty much just to the right of where Checo is because it's a chicane. You watch, they're braking at the 100-point marker and he moves over to the left and pinches him to the apex. Now, don't get me wrong, that's legal if, like, before you make the move, before you make the defensive move. And it's difficult to see here because the camera pans over to the right, but you can see here, really, Checo, like, he can't move over now. But, well, can he, can't he? I don't know. Because he's probably thinking, well, George isn't sending it now because he's not alongside him. If he was alongside him, maybe he can't move over. But then now he must know, okay, well, I can feel George there. That still isn't his turning point, if you ask me. Like, he's still got to go further on. And as we pause it, look, now he starts to move. To me, that's moving in the braking line, braking zone, and he's dangerous even if George is like there. I don't know. It's very fine margins, very fine margins. I mean, George was very ambitious there, and it was very kind of Max X move.
I was going to say almost ahead of Carlos Sainz there. Paul, let's pick over the bones out of this one.
I mean, I'd love to see Checo's halo. But you look at it from this angle. Try and pause it. Like, you can see his car is pointing towards the apex here. But too soon? He's moving too soon there. He's on way too of a shallower line. He knows George is kind of there. And he's still moving, and then as he turns in,
we've got 2 laps to get the job done.
They said they left him plenty of room, but
George isn't ahead, is he? No. Into that corner.
yeah, look, there you go. Look, you can see it. You can see it. You can see it on his steering wheel.
George isn't ahead, is he?
Look, he's moved in. I don't know. That's just me. I think he's pinched him and moved in the braking zone now.
That corner.
And turns in, thinks he's giving him a...
Exit's clear, don't cross the white line.
Just my opinion. Right. Let's have a look now at... It's a very slow lap time. When did he touch me?
2 litres left. You're pulling away from the guy behind.
Next
the gap's
lap, I
now
think.
6.4.
Steering wheel going on the fritz there. Jesus. Look at this one. Look at this move. I didn't realise it was that bad at the time.
Looks like P4 has binned it in. Spitzcare hairpin.
What are you trying to do? Like, I noticed him last second. I hate people that do this in this hairpin. What was that? Absolute ridiculous move. That was so half-hearted. So half-hearted. And then let's have a look at the...
Looks like the leader's binned it in turn 3.
the terrible... I can't believe how unlucky that is.
Hamas, get reported, buddy.
I take that back. I won't report him because it was a genuine mistake and I've just been the unfortunate party, but... What are the chances? Seriously?
Hamas,
I just have to laugh at it now. Because it's just that, like, ridiculous and unfortunate. For fuck's sake. Should we see if anyone crashed at the first lap? Let's have a look. Not Ben, because Ben's too quick. He's not crashing.
The track temp is 31. The air temp is 26 Celsius.
Oh! So was that it? So there was literally 2 incidents in our whole race up until that point? No, can't be. I don't know, you know. I don't know because he's fucked me right over there. He is. I had... What did we have up until that point? We had 7x up until that point, and then he's crashed into me there. Probably a 4x crashing out. I've at least got probably 10x, 11x. I'll have my A license, but I'll be down to 1.2. Didn't no one crash then? No, everyone was good. What, the spin like he did? Yeah, it would be. It probably would. It's lack of control, isn't it? You wouldn't call that a racing incident. Like, yeah, there's an element of like, oh, I'm really unfortunate that that's happened to me, but at the same time, he's severely lost control. He's lost real control of the car there, and taking me out of the race. So, oh, man, I'm so gutted that happened. Yeah, we'll have a look at it one more time for anyone who's just tuned in, because I see the numbers have just popped up. So this is how our unfortunate, this is how our race just ended. What's this lap? No, it's next lap, sorry. Apologies. Going down into the hairpin. Outdo him on the brakes. Happy days, defence done. Did he even get front wing damage from that? I'm tormenting myself here, guys, but let's have a look again. Oh, that one hurts. That one hurts. Not going to lie. I've had I'll tell you what we'll do. So we sign up for this. I'll show you. I don't know if anyone's seen the short or the TikTok, but I will show you what happened in the tour race yesterday. So it's this one because it only lasted 8 minutes. Yeah, accidentally the perfect maneuver. Yeah, it's over and done with now. I just hope that I don't lose too much safety rating from it. I keep going back up 0.2, 0.2 down 0.2. So I fully predict that I'll be down to 1.2 there, because I only did what, 8 laps. I only managed to complete 8 laps, and in that time I had 7x. Pretty much all coming from him. And then that was probably a 2x actually. I don't know if that went down as car contact. But yeah, wait till you see this one. I am putting together a montage of my crashes this week, and of other people losing it at the first corner with the fixed setup, because yeah, well, we all know how the fixed setup's been this week. Fine, there it is. What is that? Oh. Oh. So yeah, we've got what? We've got Hungaroring, haven't we, next week? In real life, I'm talking about now. And then we've got a 4-week break, haven't we? And we've got the summer break, and then we go to Spa. I do like Hungary, James. I like it because there's it's more of a thinking track than it is just because, apart from really into the first corner, there's not really any overtaking opportunities. I know you got the short DRS run down into the second corner, but it's such a short run that it's very difficult to overtake there, unless the guy gets a bit of wheel spin or makes a mistake out of the first corner. It's quite difficult to overtake into that second one. But I do like that the track temperature is very hot. It's hard on the tyres, so it rewards smooth driving styles. Harder compounds, which normally we don't get use of here. So I think it's gonna mix it up. We're gonna see probably some two stop strategies, some 1-stop strategies, depending on the track temp. I really hope the track temp's really high because I love it. But it's all about staying close, putting them under pressure, and then just setting them up for the first corner. So, but I do wish there was just at least maybe one other overtaking opportunity in the middle sector. I feel like it's only really down to T1, but there's an overtaking opportunity. I don't know about you guys. Don't know what you think, Anthony. You've raced it enough times as well, haven't you? And that was the same kind of in F3 as well. Unless someone really makes a mistake, you don't overtake through there. It flows really well, as some of you have said, but it's just like, and I totally get why they struggle in real life. And I think it'll be the same again, even though these cars you can follow closer for the middle sector. Just the width of the track, how it is, I don't think you're gonna see many overtakes in that middle sector in real life either. But yeah, let me show you this start yesterday. This was mwah. This is perfection here, guys. This goes from real high, because I've got into P1 instantly, perfect start, to just rock bottom very quickly. Then again, you say that, BT. The races we've had there in the past few years at Hungary have been really interesting. Like, really interesting. So, what we need is maybe a little bit of rain. A little bit of rain always spices it up. Then as it dries out. But, right. Let's wait till you see this, guys.
"67 laps."
Yes, P1. Get in there. Oh, shit. But then if you look behind, so if we look at it from TV camera angle, look how many people lost it. Is it this one? This one. Maybe not that angle. Is it static TV? I don't know which one it is. Yeah, mate, there's so many cars that lost it. Maybe due to me. Synchronized spinning. I'm in the background. Us two just go spinning at the same time. Look. Brilliant. I only really focused on myself when I was looking at this back. The car should not be doing that. It should not be doing that. It's the fixed setup though. The fixed setup is just so dodgy on the rear. Yeah, rain. I reckon we'll be getting rain at the end of the year. That'll make things interesting, especially if it's truly dynamic, like it is in ACC, where you can be going for a race and then it starts to rain. Oh, that's going to be brilliant, absolutely brilliant, especially in the tour races, or even like open races or whatever, like 40-minute races, because we really get. The strategy element will really come into it. I mean, I like sprints, but that's what I do like about the... If you can survive the first corner, that's what I like about the Tour Series, the 100% races. Oh, dear. Yeah. So that was that, guys. Yeah, I think that's what they're. I think that's why it's taking so long for them to get rain in. They want the track to be properly dynamic, and especially with the tires as well. That they don't. And I'm in no rush for rain to be added. I'd rather them add it when it's ready. Too many game companies, as we know, release products unfinished. Like if they do it properly. But what do you guys think, just quickly, what do you guys think of his movements here at the start? A bit blocky, if you ask me. I think it was really evident when you watched it as static. He really came over to block, and unfortunately I just lost it. Who crashed, man? Who went like flying? Someone went absolutely flying. Oh, it was him. Oh, that was you, Bald. Oh, that was you. You just full up murdered someone. You just launched them. Yoink. Yeah, thanks, guys. I feel vindicated, but he's moving. He actually called me an idiot as well. He called me an idiot for spinning and crashing the way I did, but look, watch this as well. How long we got? I've still got a few minutes left until our fixed race. But if you look at him, look how hard he hits me. He broke my suspension, hit me hard. Seeing that car flipping in the background is hilarious. And he ended up going on winning the race. He led every single lap. Tell me that, iRacing. Tell me, please. Well, they are and they aren't. They treat it as you haven't got fully cold tyres. You've got warm tyres that have just come out of tyre blankets, theoretically speaking. So it's not the cold tyres. It's, yes, you have full tanks of fuel. That I understand. But it's more of, I had an experience in an earlier race where the rear just spun on me. And I've seen it in a number of races, T1 or throughout the race, where the rear just goes. But it's not like a slow oversteer. It's just a snap. And so many people have been chatting about it in Discord. And because if you look at the throttle inputs, right, if we play it again. Yeah, no, of course you've got to be careful. But I thought I was, because I knew at this point, oh, I'm coming in at a shallower line here, and there's a possibility I'm going to hit this curb. So I touched the brakes. I'm off throttle. And then I get on throttle just as we get past the curb, but I'm still not on full throttle. I'm like, okay. And then the car just goes. And I was like, oh, fuck, really? Like, and it just shows that, like, Kristan here, he lost it before I did. And he was down in, okay, he was in 6th gear. But it's still, it's just a setup. Look, he's lost it before the corner. Look, you can see it going. Just loses it. No, and the thing is, Carl, as well, like you said, I could understand if I went over this curb quite dramatically, but if we go in chase mode, like, I've clipped the inside. So why, like, at this point, why is the car, I don't know, I just don't get it. Maybe it's the curb, lack of grip on the curb, and it just goes. But I've seen people do it during the race as well, like out the last corner and stuff. It just tends to go. It's the setup. It's got a... Don't ask me too much about the setup, but I've heard that ARB is too high on the rear with the fixed. And people aren't liking it, so... But you can see synchronized spinning from people. There's quite a few guys who spun. Who else spun there? This guy as well. Adrian. Couple of minutes, guys, and then we're in the next race. I was about to say he got away with it, didn't he? But why is that spun there? What gear was he in? I mean, even he's in 4th gear, he's not going to be on full throttle at that point. It's just a setup. Hey, Sammy boy, how's it going, mate? You doing the 10 o'clock one? I know, Leclerc, man. Leclerc. We're just reliving my my races this week. Yeah, I'm doing a 10 PM one, mate. Oh, mate, I got royally screwed in the Open just not too long ago. Oh, that was fucked. it makes another TikTok though, so everything's an opportunity for content, guys. I might get that put on a t-shirt. Can we do static and can we move it? I want to move it round so I can actually see what happens. I'm terrible with this shit when it comes to cameras. Oh, we'll just leave it. We'll do Mark's angle because Mark just yeeted someone. Not on purpose, but great start to a tour race, guys. Brilliant start. That's the plan, Graham. The plan is to finish a race. I actually haven't finished a race on stream this week. That's so bad. I'm 3 for 3. That's my... Oh, hang on. We got results in. Lost 89 iRating. So I'm like nearly 500 iRating down this week. 1.29, 0.17. That's not too bad. Where did Tamas finish? So Tamas finished 10th in the end. So maybe he did pick up damage, or maybe he had another incident. Yeah, not good there. Yeah, I've how many races have I failed to finish this week? I actually need to count. It's been that bad. So 1. 2. So we've had 1, 2, 3, 5 races this week out of 7. I've done 7 races this week and I've had 5 non-finishes. That's so bad. I see, Cole, I'm gonna have to disagree with you there. I mean, one of the races on stream was my fault, but the other 2 have not been. I need to make sure I'm signed up to this race as well. I don't want to have the same mistake I had earlier with the tour and not signing up. Yes, we signed up for the race, but yeah, we've got a couple of minutes just till we jump into the next race. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought of the race earlier. Not my race, the real life F1 race. So Graham. Yeah, it's cooled down a little bit now. It's a much more comfortable temperature. It's like higher 20s today. Can cope with that. It's when it gets to like it was at the start of the week and it was 40 degrees. It's just too much in this country. We're not built for it, us Brits. Our homes are all like designed to keep the heat in as well, rather than let it out. So yeah. Alright. By the way, guys, on a different topic, F1 22. When is a new update coming? Like, they said they're working on things, but they haven't given a time for when it's coming. I've heard August, but the game for me is just not playable at the moment in VR. The French Grand Prix, the Grand Prix of the Big Depression. If I had to give it a tagline, it'd be Ferrari just doing Ferrari things. Or just another day in Ferrari land. One of those 2. Right, we can join. Happy days. Let's do this. Really, Matty? Well, I went on it. Admit I've been on a couple of days, but I do take note of the number of like which edition it is at the bottom when you get onto the main screen, and that hadn't changed for about a week. And there's been nothing, unfortunately, no updates in regards to VR performance yet. I did some more tinkering around the other day, or at the start of the week, and the only way I could get consistent FPS was by just dropping all of the graphics, all of the anti-aliasing. It's just, you can't, it's not viewable in the headset or recording either, which is a real shame. So I really want to do a career mode and put it out for you guys, but it's just not there yet. I'm fed up of tinkering around with it. It's just gonna have to wait till they fix it their end. Yeah, I heard PS4 was one of the worst hit as well. That might be why they've done PS4 first. 3.2k strength of field, guys. Strong strength of field. Right, I'm going to just quickly nip to the loo. Quick loo break. And then, yeah, it's joining in. And then we'll be doing quali. Back in a sec. Doing this race and I'm off, alright? It's a short one, so it could be the way the night's going, it could be a real short. Right. Oh, you're one of the lucky ones, Matt, really, but you at least got some game time out of it. Just chairs a little bit. Can we quali? What's going on here? Oh, did I put the caps back on? No, hang on.
Exit is clear. Push now. We have 2 laps to get the job done, mate. The track temperature is decreasing. It's now 31 Celsius.
So you're used to it then, Graham? Oh, right. Come on, I've got to finish one race on stream, surely. Thank you for the sub. I'll have to catch up after the race. Do you know what? I really wish YouTube would add, like, oh, someone has just subscribed to you in chat, like they do on Twitch. They don't do that. So that's why I can't see it in the headset, but right, come on. Bit wide there. Yeah, probably Matty, actually, yeah. That's probably why they've done it.
V2.
I'm a second down on Ben. Obscene. Obscene pace. Not fair. Not fair. I've been pretty shit. My race pace has been pretty good though, to be fair. My quality has just been, yeah, bit meh this week. Yeah, probably, Matt. Probably. I haven't, yeah. Yeah. What it is, I'm so used to doing. So what gear did I shift into here? So when you're in fixed setup, sorry, when you're in quali setup, you can stay in one gear higher than you can in the race. So where did I go through here? Yeah, see, I went into second gear through here, and I could have stayed in third. Probably the same here as well. I went into first. Maybe I could stay in second. So pretty much every corner I went through, I could probably stay
The guy behind has just
an
done
extra
a
gear higher.
10.51.
I mean, this one, I knew it as soon as I did it. I was like, I should have stayed in third gear here, and I went down to second. And over the course of a lap, that just loses you enough time. Damn you, Samuel. Up into P4. Or P3. No, to be fair, I always say if I can be like within a second of Ben, Ollie, Tamas, Felipe, like the aliens, if I can be within a second of those, I'm more than happy. But the racing driver in me really does go, how are they so much quicker? Even though I basically work in construction and they're like karting drivers and stuff. So, all right, Sam, all right. No need to brag. Hopefully we can have a good fight, mate. was a clean lap though. At least it was clean. No, Matty, because you slow the car down too quickly. So you get the engine braking when you shift down an extra gear. And the thing is, in qualifying mode, you've got qualifying battery mode. So you've got the full shebang of the battery. So you don't need that extra, you get that extra acceleration by being like from the battery. There's no need to shift down to an extra gear or shift down that extra gear to get that acceleration out the corner. How long we got left? Literally 15 seconds, so good timing. Right, come on guys, we can finish this race. I want to have a good fight, but ultimately I just want to finish.
That's the end of the session. P4.
Right, softs. That. 54. Grid up. Oh. I am ready. Mr. Samuel. Oh. Sam just realised he started on medium tyres. Been there, done that. Thanks, mate. Right, guys. The only bad thing is here is we're on the inside. Oh. Come on, let's have a good one. Race pace is not too bad. Oh, we got Igor in here again. Igor Babushkin. Igor's a good racer. Need to be careful with him. He's very good on the brakes around here.
$17 laps. P4. Concentrate. Be ready. Go, go, go.
Wasn't making that same mistake again.
What are you doing, mate?
Oh, you turned in on me while I was there.
Mate, you literally drove in the back of me.
No, I was on the apex and you just cut me up.
Nice start.
Whatever, man. Literally just drove in the back of me.
I can't vanish when I'm sitting on the apex, mate.
Mate, I was ahead of you.
Get over it, guys. Come on. We've all been there. Oh.
P2.
Come on.
The leader has just done a 111.87.
Yeah, when I look back afterwards, the guy who was moaning, James, he was in second position. He's the one I overtook. So...
The gap ahead is now 1.7 seconds.
So much quicker through there than me. He's got so much more confidence to keep his foot planted. And for that last
The gap
sector.
behind is now 2.1.
He is, Ben is pretty much a pro, that's why he's got a pro license. So, if I lose, being second to Ben, for me, is no shame whatsoever. Adam got a really good corner there. 1.8 seconds behind me now.
That lap was at 112.88.
Just
I'm chasing
concentrating.
Scott
Just
Adams,
Behind
but
is now 1.7.
we'll see how it goes later. You think you might get back past me?
No, fight it out.
The gap in front is now 3.6.
I think I've got damage on me anyway. No worries, dude. Thank you, Dick.
We've got Mr. Swallow behind us now. Sam's quick.
Lap lap times are increasing. Come on, get back on it.
But I keep fucking up that corner. Ugh. I do suspect Sam will catch me at some point, or at least get in that DRS zone. He's quick round here this week.
Mate, you can't just turn into me. I was in front.
It's that James isn't having a very good time this race, is he?
I can't just disappear. It's a bit of...
Don't worry, mate, I'll feel you. I've had 5 of them this week.
Bit of irony there.
Get back.
The thing is, James may have
Behind us
some...
now,
His
1.5.
comments may be actually... like, vindicated. Or warranted is the right word.
No, in all honesty, I can't just turn it on me.
I'll have a look after the race. Oh, big slide. Jesus. Got sideways there. Sam's now in DRS. Damn it. Careful with the tyres here. Don't want to do anything rash. W license is a pro license. So Ben competed in the World Championships, the Grand Prix World Championship, which was the IR01 last year.
Find the gap. There's an incident here. North curve, half distance. Fuel looks good.
Oh. Yeah, he's a quick boy. Oh, did Sam have a little wobble? Sam's 1.5 seconds behind now. Sam's had a little wobble pushing. Not gonna lie, I was hoping Sam might overheat his tyres a bit. That's what his setup does. Really puts a lot of temp into your tyres. Oh, James, where are you going?
There's an incident in Sachs.
That wasn't helpful. Would not have been best pleased if that ended my race.
That was at 1:13.56.
There goes that breathing space that we had.
0.128 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace.
Thankfully, he spun away. He was perpendicular to the track there. Don't have the confidence for that right hander to keep it planted. Too wide. Fuck, that lost me a couple of attempts.
Stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lines.
And that. Get your shit together, Scott. Sam is close. So's Adam.
The gap behind has now decreased to 0.49. This fucker's trying to distract you. Don't let him.
Alright, 0.5 behind. Is he gonna send it? Is he gonna send it? Yeah. Oh, a little bit of a lock up there from me. Oh, is he going to make the move? No.
Sector 2 is 0.33 off the pace.
He's going to have me here, surely. I'm going to have to defend here because Adam is right on his tail as well. So I'm going to defend.
Left side. Still there. Clear left.
No, it's alright, Adam. I'm just cutting back. I wasn't even looking at you. Sorry, buddy.
Don't let this guy distract you.
Sam's just toying with me. Oh, he's 0.4 behind, man.
We just had a warning for cutting the track.
Sam's going to go for it, then
Left side. Clear left. left. Don't let him get away.
Close, very close. Thought he'd take a little bit of a wider line there, Sam, to be honest. See if we can stay with him, keep that DRS. I'm not sure we'll be able to, my tyres feel so hot.
The gap in front is now 0.8. P3, 2 laps left. We're on for a podium here.
The good thing here is that we kept Adam just outside of DRS. A little bit of a lock up there. Got a lot more grip than me. Damn it.
The guy behind's catching. The gap's now 0.9. One more to go. Keep it together. We'll be on the podium. You've just done 1:13.32.
Not close enough. Ooh.
Come on, nail him already.
Shut up, Jim. Don't know shit. And across the line. Do you know what? There's no shame in that, P3. I finished the race, guys. I finished the race.
Finish. Nice one.
Good race, lads. I tried, Sam. I tried. Oh,
Good pace, dude.
I'm just happy I finished, if I'm completely honest.
Yeah, not surprised after weeks. Nightmare.
Right, let's call it a day.
Nice race. Really a good pace for you.
Nice little procession there. Ben's still here. Ben, I'm going to petition that we start adding ballast to you, Ollie, and the rest of you aliens setups. It's not fair. We did just save the replay, didn't we? Yeah, let's save it again. Let's go have a look at the start. Yeah, I've been losing time there all week. So it's just I've lost it a couple of times into Mercedes and the last corner. So for me, I've just been taking it extra cautious through there. I just haven't been committed. Thanks, Benny boy. It is Ben. Is this you, mate? Fuller. Let's quit and jump back in and have a look in normal monitor mode. Yeah, love the F1, man. Love it. Yeah, good to see you, mate. Why are you not streaming this week? Is it just work? I know you only seem to stream when it's Suzuka week, buddy. Right, let's jump back in, have a look at the start, see what happens. Yeah, I was just happy to finish that race. Mercedes, I've crashed before this week, and then the last corner as well, I've also dropped it in fix, so I was just like, nah. Happy to just get around it in one piece, if I'm honest. Yeah, that's fair enough, mate. That's fair enough. That's why I start a few from the back of the grid. But I understand you've got a lot more to lose with your iRating than I have. Me down in the lowly 2Ks. Your Smurf isn't quite there yet, is it? I've noticed. You need to get your Smurf up so you can start from the back. Yeah, that's true. Yes, fix it up. I haven't enjoyed it this week. It's been a death trap for me, if I'm honest. It's made for some good TikToks. That's about it. Still get content out of anything, so. Yeah, that's fair enough, mate. Oh, well, good one to end the week on. I've got a video to post up straight after this stream, which is a real good fight, actually, from start to finish. How long is it taking, man? We will. Yeah, sorry, mate. I just see that you set your headset blacked out. I did look where you qualified, and I was like, James is only a couple of spots behind me. We might actually be able to have that race. That's like the 10th time now something's happened in our races, whether it be us crashing out or technical issues. Just a look back, yeah, Wayne, I do need that safety rating, man. It was getting a little bit low. Actually, let's have a look at. I didn't even see what the I rating was in the SR game, to be fair. Let's have a quick look. Nice to see it. Nice to see it. I'm not too far off Ben's fastest lap. Wasn't too far off. It's just as the tyres started to heat up, I had issues. So you should try OpenXR option now, James. Just have a look at your settings of what you've got for Steam VR, like in your graphic settings. Although I think it brings it over, it gives you the option to copy and paste them. But try OpenXR. It's supposed to make it more, I don't know, better performance and stuff. So. Right, let's have a look at this start. Let's see. James was a little bit irate. So let's have a look at ours first. Then we'll have a look.
The track temperature is rising. It's now 33 Celsius. The track temp is 33. The air temp is 26 Celsius.
We learnt from our mistakes there, guys. We lifted off massively and waited a long time to get through that. But let's have a look at James. James wasn't too best pleased. Spun. Well, at least that's better than me. Mine just seems to just go on me. I've had that about. Well, put it this way, Ben. That was my 8th race, and I've failed to finish 5 this week. Well, earlier on was a little bit like, not my fault. Someone else took me out. Damn, overdrive. Oh my god. Did he get a slowdown or something? Did James get a slowdown? Or is he just fucked? Oh, watch this back. So he lit up the rears. Okay, he has... I know about Adam's got a real good drive there. It's difficult to gauge. I mean, that's a difficult one because what is Adam supposed to do? It's almost like if Adam lifts off there, he's going to get rear-ended anyway. Oh, did you just see? Did you just see that guy's rear? No way! He didn't even hit the curb that hard. Nah, he's been done over there. He's been done over. Did ya? Yeah, it is a sneaky track. Especially, I lost it in Mercedes earlier on in the week. I didn't even think I lit up the rear tyres out of the hairpin. But when I watched it back, you could see I left a few marks. But that was enough for me to just lose it in Mercedes the next corner because there was too much temp in the rears. So I was like, what? How the hell did that happen? Right, let's have a look at incidents then. So. Oh, is this James again? So this is what James was moaning about now. Okay, so he's run wide. I mean, it's a net code for one. He has to... Paul has just misjudged it. He thought he was far enough past him, but he wasn't. Racing incident. Paul should just left him a little bit more room. He's misjudged it and turned in too early. That's that one sorted. It's James again. James lose it again. Yeah, but James, it didn't look like he hit the curb. It's James again. Yeah. Oh my god. Just reverse it in the pitch, James. Wasn't a good race, buddy. Oh. Wow. See, now he's hit that. Hang on. I'm curious. He has launched himself over that sausage curb. Surely he got front wing damage. No. No front wing damage. What do you want? The start? You want me to replay the start? Who was it? It was... Can't remember who it was. Was it Igor? No. No. Federico, that's it, yeah. What's this? What, James on the fast right-hander? Okay. Where is he? Must have been lap 9 where he just then decided to... That's why he lost it on the fast right-hander. Surely. No? What did he... Came in, pitted for a front nose, wing change, and this is where he loses it. The auto spin curb. So let's go cockpit. See if he lifted out of it. Was you lifting through here, Ben? Was you lifting slightly? Or did you keep it flat out? What, you was flat out, was you? Yes or no to flat out? You was keeping it flat? Okay, yeah, that's where you look. That's where I was. I didn't feel comfortable doing flat out through there. I was doing a slight lift, so that's where I was losing a little bit more time to you. Yeah, he gave up after that. Yeah, so this guy here, he launches it over the curb. Oof. Fair play for him to keep hold of it though. No? That was big out, wasn't it? T1 and there flat out. I knew I could take T1 flat out. Don't know why they're showing. Surely they lost it at certain points. Like, supposed to be showing me incidents. No? Let's have a look at Sam cutting my nose off, yeah? What lap was it? This one. Nah, it's all good. It was a bit close. I thought. To be fair, you was miles around the corner. It was for me to back out of that, to be fair. So. Getting wheels down for nuts again. That was all good. I was a little bit like, for a second. Good racing, guys. Good racing. Right, that is that for the night. Big thank you to everyone who's dropped by again. At least we managed to finish a race this week. Not sure if I'll be on tomorrow. I think I'm going to take that podium and run this week. Maybe do some practice for Hungaroring next week. Actually be prepped for a race week for once. You doing Hungaroring next week, Ben? You fan of that track? I quite like it. It's technical. Add something a little bit different. I feel it's like it's a thinker's person's track. Is that right? Wasn't a fan during the data pack. I mean, the racing's a bit different. I get what you mean. I think the tour races will be interesting because there's a strategy element to it. I think it's one of the tracks where it will probably be like if it's high track temps, then yeah, a bit more aggressive, like a bit more of aggressive setup, yeah. I have to say, I'm a naughty boy, Ben. I'll admit I haven't used Apex setups before. I'm gonna have to now. Now I know you do them. I'm gonna have to sign up to them and get them. PDS one earlier. Oh shit. So safe, so slow. And it wasn't just my driving. I can actually say that about the setup. So. But yeah, thanks guys. I might even I might even, because I've got F1 Live, like the data stuff, I might even live stream the F1 next weekend, the race. Obviously not on video, but like my reaction to it, have all the data on screen, and live reactions basically. Yeah, I've heard Ollie raves about them, but the guys do rave about them. So yeah, it's from the horse's mouth, isn't it? I'm gonna have to get them. But yeah, thanks everyone who dropped by. As always, hit that like and subscribe button. Stay tuned on the channel now. Refresh your channel or your browsers or my channel in 8 minutes time. It's a video going live. So it's a good one. From start to finish, guys. Not often I say that. Normally I crash out. Start to finish, it was a good fight. So yeah, as always, have a good start to your week. And yeah, catch you guys soon. See you later. Bye.